Hi everyone, may the blood of Yahweh cover this video. Okay, yeah, wow, what a day. Been just really um, observing and really soaking in what happened here and letting go and letting go. But I want to take the opportunity to speak of this because one, Iris came out with it this morning and it's been a flood all day with me. So I would just like to add a little bit to this, Iris, if you don't mind. Um, this came bouncing off of your testimony with the gentleman in the park today. And this is something that I've had bits and pieces of thoughts of talking about earlier, and I thought maybe I'll just take the opportunity because of what I just experienced. I would just take the opportunity to give a food for thought here and a warning out for those out there to be very, very careful when they turn people away from certain people and channels if they don't know where they're standing in truth in that. Now, um, I'm going to say that in my walk, this is going to be my testimony, but in my walk, and it happened more than a dozen times, believe me, in my walk. I've had complete strangers give a word to me that didn't even know who I was and met for the very first time, but was able to unlock something in me or spark something, ignite it in me of truth so that I could move forward, in my walk home. And these words could come from a 5-year-old child, or it could come from a complete stranger walking and just giving you a nod. Maybe all you needed was that emotion and no words. It came from that woman in the grocery store talking to the woman, another woman, and you overhear that conversation. It's that person at the bus stop. So and then you've had this word and you've been repeating it over and over, but you never made the connection. You knew, but you just never. You had the word. You would repeat it. You knew it for a fact, but you just didn't connect until that perfect time, just that God's perfect time for you to understand that depth of what you're looking for. You thought you knew it. Oh yeah, yeah, been there, done it. No, 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 you haven't been there, you haven't done it if you haven't gone through this and experienced it. So you see, there was times where my 5-year-old son would say something as I was crossing the street with him, and it would just open up doors. Complete stranger. So you have to be very careful that you don't turn somebody away that needs to hear that one word, that God has given that spirit to give that word to that person. Like for myself, or like Iris, it's like if there's a word and that one person needs to hear it, and if they could only hear it from me, and you said, don't listen to her, I would be trembling about that. I would be so much in fear of that because of the confidence that you would have in your flesh to do that. You have to work out your own salvation. So be very careful before you say, don't listen to her and don't watch that channel. So this was very important that this has been brought up, and I really believe And I know there's a lot of out there that you don't like to hear that us speaking in the heavens, but this is the conversation of the heavens. This is the warning. This is the experience of spirit. This is the demonstration of spirit. And Wendy, if you are listening, this is a warning. This is not about one that knows, or it's a warning, and are we not to do this? The helmet of hope, the thanksgiving of repentance. So this is all I wanted to say. This was the opportunity I wanted to take, because it goes with what had just taken place here, and I think it's something that everybody can really look at and, go over and seek the truth, because there's only one truth, and Holy Spirit will walk you through it. But you have to walk in the Word. There's no shortcuts. Believe me, there's no shortcuts. I tried. Got knocked out a few times. So anyway, no fear, be love, and give hope. And my prayer is with you, Wendy, and your counsel, that you do go to repentance here. You go up in meditation and truly have Spirit convict you. No fear, be love, and give hope.